Morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this morning I've come up just south of Inverness because as you can see all the guys are getting ready. We're going up to do our annual wildlife hunting around winter hares. So I'm here with the Stirling Camera District Camera Club. Fabulous club if anybody wants to join, the most friendliest ever. But what I'm doing is this year I'm going light because last year I had my rucksack. So I've just got this wee bag. I've put spare batteries, I've got cleaners. Here I'm going to put in a couple of bars just for nibbles later on up the hill. I've just got one camera with a 400mm lens. I've got my waterproof cover on it. And that's what I intend to do today. I intend to be light. So join us and let's see where this windy journey takes us today. Aye. No, Roger.
Ready for the hills?
We are ready. And Kenny?
You're recording?
I am at the moment. We've already done a quick intro because I don't know how the wind will affect the microphone. So we're heading up the hills.
See you up there. Well, yeah, I'm
Alright, so this is the start of the journey. Crossing the bridge, there's Alan and Molly walking in the distance. But our plan is to walk up the top of those, halfway up those hills, and let's see how far we get. Alright, so we've reached the base of the mountain, and Kenny's spotted 2 or 3 mountain hares already. Looks like Willie and Alan may have seen a couple. We reckon there's one up here, but it's pointless me pointing to it using this wee camera because you'll never see it because it's too wide. I'm just going to share the landscape that we're in because it's absolutely beautiful. It's just a shame it's really windy, so we're kind of hoping that wind will die down. But I'm not putting the camera down. I'm not making the mistake of the camera blowing over and breaking the microphone again. So when we get close to here, we'll catch up soon. Forgot how hard this climbing is. So, Willie and Kenny are going up left and low because there's a mountain hare there. So I'm going to try and see if I can catch some footage and hopefully we don't scare it. We're trying to stay a good distance and hopefully I've got some photos to share with you. Right, so Willie and I, there's Willie there, and there's the mountain hare over there, that wee white blob. So we're just in the process of trying to get some shots. We're just sitting here so it's got time and it knows we're here. And I've got 800th of a second on my shutter speed. I'll try to find it there. It's the 800th of a second, f5.6, and I'm up at ISO 3200 at the moment. Still a wee bit darkish. So I'll take 2 or 3 shots. I hope it moves because if not they'll all be the same. And I'll share these images with you now. Making sure we're below it and then that way it can see us, but we're not a threat to it in any way. So we're going to take a couple of shots with this low angle and see if we can get. Now the only challenge we've got here is there's a lot of grass in front of its face, so might not be brilliant, but we'll give it a go, and if any of these work out I'll share these images with you now. Say bye to the hare. We're going to head up the hill and see if we can see more. Oh, Alan must have spotted something. He's standing over there. And then there's a whole bunch of people coming up the trail, up the mountain. So before our piece is shattered, we're going to keep wandering. So Susan's just come up. So she's just cautiously approaching the hare. Can you see it, Susan? The mountain hare's just on the ridge over there where Willie and I have been. Alright, well, good luck. And we'll see you in a wee while. And the next adventure begins, hunt the hare. Well, as Willie and I climb higher and higher, Kerry Attenborough is up there. They're our professional. Body's fit and he can sprint up these hills. Kenny was telling us there is a hare on that other side of the mountain, just a wee white blob. But it's probably a good time for a breather to share this beautiful landscape with you. And look how that sun is licking the side of the mountain over there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, I better make my way up and let's see if there's another hare up here. Alright, so Kenny, as you can see, is just getting an alternative shot of the hare that's over here. I don't know if you can see the hare, he's over there. So what we're doing is we're just lying low so we're knowing his way. The good thing is he's facing us at the moment, so we'll get 2 or 3 different shots, not like the last one which was in the one position. So I'll take 2 or 3 images and I'll share these ones with you. Well, there's Alan. Come up now. Alan's been round the other side of the hill getting shots of hares. Our hare's just bolted. So, goodness knows where it ended up. It looks like there's a wee invasion happening with everybody coming up the hill. I think we'll head down there. Right. So, we've moved round the mountain a wee bit. But the wind, geez, oh, the wind's relentless. But we've found another hare over there, and he's kind of bunkered down, so he's lying flat. So what we'll do is take a couple of shots, and then we'll share these with you now. And I get closer and closer to the top, there's less and less mountain hares, but wow, what a view we've got for up here. Absolutely incredible. There's a couple of more folks just walking up there. There's a couple of folks down the bottom there shooting the mountain hare over there. It's probably too long a range for us, and Mark was walking that other side of the mountain somewhere, because he must have climbed to the very top, walked along that ridge up, and then came all the way down. So we'll keep our eye out. We'll catch back when we find another hare. There's another hare. We've just found it, so we're going to try and get down low behind this mound and see if we can get a shot. Once we get settled, catch back soon. So that mountain hare there, getting quite a nice collection of folks wanting a wee shot. Karen's right next to me, and hopefully she won't scare this one away. And then we've got Willie. We've got Mark, who's just walked the whole ridge of the mountain and come down. Lorna's walking up there with the poles. So yeah, we've got quite a nice selection of people and hares today. This is our 5th one that we've seen, but only the 4th one to photograph. So if any of these turn out, I'll share them with you now. Because everything's getting blown about, and we've now got Heather joining us. Karen stealthily climbed or crawled down to a wee vantage point there, and the rest of the gang. Right, so while we're waiting on the hare to do something, all the club members are actually more interesting to follow than the hares at the moment. We've got Kenny on the sniper look here. Karen's just lying about relaxing. Oh, she's now having a wee shot. And we've got Willie and Mark. And then we've got Lorna and Roger. And then we've got Heather. So yeah, everyone's in their position. Get ready. And there's the hare just lounging over there. I'll take a couple more shots and we'll go and see if we can find another hare. As I'm walking along looking for hares, I found Mary in her snow patch. There's Mary having her tea over a wee bit of snow. Lovely. We've got our last hare of the afternoon before we shoot away. It's sitting just over there. So I'll take a couple of images and we'll share these images with you now. There's a stream of everybody heading back to the cars, so we're going to head for lunch. And I think Roger's got a forest in mind for us all to go to, so we'll catch up at our next location. So we've come to our next stop, which is Anagach Woods. So we're just going to follow Roger and let's see what wildlife we can get here. So Roger is replenishing the feed on the feeders. We've got Mark, who's on the move. Willie, Kenny and Heather's on the way. Folks are just looking up to the trees. I think we might get more action photographing the photographers than the birds.
Okay.
Oh, what was that?
On the tree with
We've got something in that tree. It could be a tree
the
creeper.
there.
So I don't know if you can make out that it's like a long series of rectangular boxes with a kind of wee entrance at the bottom. That's a red squirrel feeder. But we can't see any squirrels, so there's not a lot of squirrel activity. There's a lot of photographer activity, but there's actually not a lot of birds here yet. It's quite dark in here as well. If I just tilt the camera up, this is beautiful sun touching the top of that tree. And the branches are absolutely stunning up there. Right, we'll keep looking and let's see what we can get. We've had one coal tit, we've had a tree creeper climbing that tree, but I've not managed to get a photo yet. But as soon as we get a picture, we'll share them. Around the forest, there's not a huge amount of bird activity or squirrel activity, but we're starting to get quite a nice light through the trees. And as you can see here, we've got some dead branches. There might be a composition with the one on the left shooting into the trees, but with a kind of wide exposure so that the background's diffused and soft, but we get that old branch in the frame, but we'll give that a try. The other thing I've been doing is, as I'm walking along the trail, I've been taking shots of the lichen on the tree, because some of the lichen's quite wishy-washy and it's actually quite nice. So if any of those images turn out, I'll share them with you now. Quite a lot of swamp areas with felling trees here. It's actually quite pretty. The only thing is the sun's going down right behind the woods, so it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Susan's finishing off her sunset shot there, and the group are getting together here. It's a wee bit like the glades in there. That was a really good day, and thanks very much for Roger and everyone in the Stirling Camera Club. That was absolutely brilliant. So the mountain-hares, again, another good experience, that big climb, and then we managed to see about 4 or 5 or maybe even 6 hares today. With this beautiful walk here in the woods, not a lot of wildlife, but I managed to get creative with some lichen and some dead branches, so hopefully they've turned out. Anyway, here's hoping we can make a video out of this. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because you know it's free. And if you press the bell notification, that will let you know the next time I post a video. So thanks again for watching, and here's to the next video.